Halo Tribuners, jumpa kembali bersama saya Lewat. Dan Tribuners kali ini kita akan membahas mengenai kegiatan sosial dan juga perdamaian dunia. Dan yang seperti kita ketahui bahwa kegiatan sosial ini perlu digiatkan. Karena seperti yang kita ketahui juga masyarakat saat ini di sekitar kita masih banyak yang membutuhkan dan juga banyak terjadi konflik-konflik di berbagai belahan dunia. Oleh karena itu, penting bagi kita untuk bahu-membahu untuk menolong sesama, seperti moto Service Above Self, yang artinya mengutamakan orang lain dibanding kepentingan diri sendiri, yang menjadi moto dari Rotary International. Memangnya kegiatan apa saja yang dilakukan oleh organisasi Rotary International ini? Untuk itu mari kita akan berbicara, akan mengobrol langsung dengan RI President-elect Mario Cesar, and past District Governor Epa Kurniati. How are you guys?
Good, thank you.
Okay.
Good, thank you.
Okay.
Nice to be here in Jakarta.
Okay, we are honored to take this interview. And then first of all, I would like to say welcome to Indonesia, especially Jakarta, because we know you have been in Lampung Tengah, right?
Yes,
Yeah, Central Lampung.
we have been visiting one of the rice projects that Eva Kurniati and her team are conducting in Indonesia for quite some time.
Okay. And then how many times you visit Indonesia? Is it your first time?
No, this is my second time.
Okay.
But the previous visit to Indonesia happened in 2011, and I came as a tourist with my family to Bali.
Okay, I see.
So I actually just saw a resort. I didn't see the country. Now we are having the opportunity to see the country.
Okay, and what do you think about Indonesia?
It's a growing population. It's increasing developing country. I was very impressed, first with the number of people. Indonesia has today almost 300 million people. My country, which is Brazil, has 204 million. Jakarta is a huge city, almost 12 million people. I was really impressed with the quick tour that we took around the city tonight.
Okay. And then, let's talk about Rotary. Can you explain what is Rotary?
Rotary is an institution of professionals and business leaders that look beyond themselves to make good for people who do not have the privilege to be a Rotarian, meaning we are always looking to help somebody out. Be younger people, be people in need for education, be people in need for health, for sanitation, for water.
Yeah.
In this case that we saw in Lampung, for better economic conditions for self-survival.
Okay, so there is so many Rotarian in each country in the world, right?
Oh, we are in 218 countries.
Okay.
185 countries and 33 regions worldwide. We have 1.2 million volunteers in Rotary, plus 120,000 younger members called rural actors.
Okay.
So we are more than 1.3 million volunteers who are looking out for people outside, for the communities to improve their lives.
Okay, it's a huge number. And then, can you tell us about Rotary Club in Indonesia? Maybe PDG apa?
Sure.
You will explain.
Rotary Club di Indonesia, kami mempunyai anggota sekitar 2.500 dari bagian timur dan bagian barat. Kami mempunyai 2 distrik, yaitu distrik 3410 dan distrik 3420. Total klub di Indonesia sekitar 155. Tetapi kami akan bertambah terus. Di Rotary di Indonesia itu kami semua sukarelawan. Kami bekerja tanpa pamrih, tadi disebut service above self. Ya, kami sangat-sangat passionate ya, sangat semangat, terutama di Indonesia, di distrik kami yang sekarang di Jakarta ini, kami banyak sekali proyek yang kami lakukan.
Oke, tadi kan disebut bahwa ada 2 distrik ya, itu di mana saja?
Kami ada distrik timur dan barat. Kebetulan di Jakarta ini adalah yang bagian barat.
Bagian barat. Untuk timur sendiri di mana?
Mulai dari Bali sampai ke Kudus ya, ke Kediri, tidak termasuk Jogja. Jogja masih bagian kami.
Tetapi nanti akan berkembang lebih luas.
Pasti akan berkembang.
Baik. Dan untuk agenda selanjutnya untuk di Indonesia sendiri nih, baru nanti kita akan membahas yang di dunia. Untuk di Indonesia sendiri?
Untuk proyek ya maksudnya. Kami sebetulnya seluruh Rotary Club yang 155 klub ini melakukan sesuatu yang sangat luar biasa. Proyek apapun kami memiliki. Nah, yang paling besar yang kami lakukan sekarang adalah di Cilacap, Ujung Gagak, yaitu kampung di atas laut. Nah, bayangin kampung di atas laut tuh mereka hidupnya miskin sekali. Sehari tidak dapat 50.000, anak tidak bisa sekolah, dan kalau mereka sakit tidak bisa ke rumah sakit. Tetapi karena ada Rotary di situ, kami merubah lahan-lahan yang tidur dan lahan-lahan yang penuh dengan malaria menjadi tanah yang produktif. Kami memberikan cuma-cuma kepada nelayan yang di situ untuk bercocok tanam. Dan sekarang alhamdulillah kami sudah membuat 5 proyek yang sangat besar. Dan di Ujung Gagak sekarang mereka sudah sangat makmur, mereka mempunyai penghasilan sekitar 40 juta US dengan 5 proyek yang kami laksanakan. Saya ingin cerita sedikit mungkin. Nah, ini adalah salah satu area of focus kami ya. Kami mempunyai 7 area fokus. Fokus kita untuk kita berbuat proyek. Salah satu yang disebut oleh Presiden kami yaitu Economic Development. Kami juga peduli dengan ibu dan anak, edukasi, air bersih, dan juga konflik, ya, perdamaian, dan juga environment. Semua ini kami lakukan fokus di 7 area fokus ini. Jadi bukan hanya satu, kami mengerjakan 7 area fokus. Sangat luas sekali.
Luar biasa. Itu baru di Indonesia aja ya, Tribuners.
Ya.
Luar biasa. Okay, then I will ask our President-elect, in Rotary Club International, can you tell us what kind of project that you and the members do?
Rotary is a very complex organization. It has 37,000 clubs in those countries that I mentioned, more than 200. Each club can develop its own program, supplying the needs for that specific community. So it's very typical that a club will dedicate its efforts and money to help specific community needs, which may differ from one place to the other. But that's club level. Then you have a corporate level. We have one program that is common to all of 37,000 clubs in the world, which is the eradication of polio. We started this program in 1979 here in Manila, in the Philippines, in the Rotary Club Makati. And we started as a pilot. Then Rotary in 1985 decided to adopt the eradication of polio as a global program, as a corporate program that is the only program that is unique to all the clubs. All 37,000 clubs share this program trying to help in our fight against polio. When we began this fight in 1985, the world had 1,000 cases of polio every single day. Today, this year, I got the report this morning, we have only 2 endemic countries, Pakistan and Afghanistan. The 2 together presented from January 1st up to yesterday, 27 cases. So from 350,000 to 27. So we are very close to eradicating polio. It's a very tough battle. It's not only a battle for medicine, for medical problem, for disease. It's a problem with logistics. It's a problem with the different governments. It's a problem with culture. It's a problem with everything that may be involved in a fight that's to eradicate the second disease from the face of the earth after smallpox.
Okay.
But we are winning the battle, slowly but steadily.
That's great. And then when the COVID-19 outbreak, what Rotary Club do?
Pardon me?
When the COVID-19 outbreak, what Rotary Club do?
Yeah, that was a big challenge because our clubs, they are united and they gather in person to connect personally, because that's the essence of our relationship. We gather people in person to format programs that are turned to our communities. So we were robbed of that possibility, right? Everyone was at home.
Yeah.
So we discovered the marvel of digital connection,
Okay.
which has been there, but we never used it. So the COVID taught us. We suffered a lot because, we missed being together. That's what we do. But we learned how to use virtual connections, and it became more of a global institution than ever because I was a director then. I could connect with people in Indonesia or the United States or Germany or Africa on a Zoom screen, which opened a lot of possibilities. So at the same time, it hurt us. It hurt some of the programs that we were carrying out.
Yeah.
On the other side was a very fruitful lesson because we learned how to connect globally.
I see. And then we will talk about Global Grain Program. How big is the Global Grain for the irrigation project in Central Lampung? So why was this community chosen to be assisted by Rotary International?
Eva and her team detected that need some time ago, and the Global Grant is a program where you are supposed to get funding from the local Rotary clubs in partnership with funding from overseas. The idea is to connect Rotary clubs on a global level to help each other out.
Yeah, I see.
So that's the magic. And the local Rotary club puts in money. Its partner, in this case, this project has partners from the Philippines, from Hong Kong, from Singapore, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So they pitch in the money, the two parties, and the Rotary Foundation matches that money. So it multiplies the money that a Rotary club can have. In this case, the Rotary Foundation has given us, what, 500,000? Half a million?
For the irrigation, no, it's only about 100,000.
100,000 for this phase of the program,
Yes,
right?
but
there are other phases.
yes, in total they give almost $1 million.
Yeah. Because it's done, in phases. And the Rotary Foundation is very keen and very careful about the use of the money because it's not our money. It's the Rotarians' money that we are using. So we have to be extra careful, right, with stewardship, with the good use of the money. So the project is usually done in phases. When phase is concluded, everybody analyzes the results, we move on to the next phase. And this project has a pretty good future ahead of it because it has been implemented step by step very successfully.
Okay, and you already see the result, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then talk about this global grant. So with this kind of program, maybe I should call it program. Yeah. The project which is held in Indonesia is not the money is not just from Indonesia, but from many countries.
Yes.
All Rotarian from many countries, right? Okay.
That's the idea.
It's just for the global grant program, or in others program with the same mechanism like that?
No, this is specific to the Global Grants program. It is a program that is designed to facilitate partnerships on a global level. Then, for instance, a club here can partner with a club in Brazil, which is my country, or the United States, or Germany, and say, I have a specific need in the community of Lampung. This is the project. The project is like lending money to the community. The Rotary Foundation is like a bank, where Rotarians invest their money and get the money in return to invest in their communities. So what we do is we analyzed the quality of the program. There is a research. You have to make a local assessment of the local needs for the communities. You know, you can't dream up a program and say, I'm going to solve the problem of Lampung without consulting the community. So this is the first step, assessment. Then we have to partner. We have to partner with entities that know the business. If you're buying, for instance, hospital equipment, you have to partner with doctors, right? Nurses, because they know the business of medicine. Then you have to have local partners that are institutional, for instance, hospitals or schools or water and treatment agencies, for instance, if you're dealing with water and treatment. Another aspect is that the project has to be self-sustainable, meaning when the Rotary Foundation pulls the plug, I mean, when we leave, is this community going to continue with the program or not? Because they have to learn how to fish. We don't give them the fish, we teach them how to fish. So once we are out, they can continue on their daily meal. So this is it's a complex and yet very nice, very beautiful project because you empower people to provide their self-sustenance.
Okay, that's great. And then I will ask PDG Eva, mungkin bisa dijelaskan lebih detail apa sih proyek yang di Lampung ini, proyek irigasi ini ke Tribuners?
Ya awalnya begini di tahun 2019 ya di daerah Lampung Tengah, di situ adanya namanya Kampung Bali. Ya, Kampung Bali di situ sebetulnya daerahnya itu sangat bukan miskin sebetulnya, tapi penuh dengan sampah. Setiap daerah itu di situ banyak sampah sekali. Nah di situ ada seorang namanya Pak Komang, approach Rotary Club di Raden Intan. Mereka mengatakan tanah ini ingin disuburkan. Satu, kedua setelah disuburkan mereka butuh air jika akan ditanam padi. Nah Rotary Club Raden Intan tuh menanyakan ke saya, apakah bisa Rotary kita ini, kita maksudnya Rotary Club kita di Indonesia, yang terutama Raden Intan, yang base-nya ada di Lampung ya. Saya bilang kenapa tidak? Ya sebaiknya jangan memakai uang sendiri, gitu. Bagaimana kalau kita partner, tadi dijelaskan oleh beliau bahwa kita bisa partner dengan negara lain, bahkan bisa dengan Brasil. Nah mulailah saya kontak-kontak teman. Itulah indahnya Rotary. Kita banyak teman sekali. 1,4 juta web channel. Jadi saya kontak pertama di Filipina. Ya, Filipina tuh mempunyai 14 distrik, 10 distrik. Nah, salah satu distrik itu ya kenapa tidak gitu loh. Lalu distrik yang satu lagi kasih tahu distrik yang lain. Jadi sehingga saya punya itu 3 distrik. Ya, satu negara itu 3 distrik menyiapkan dana untuk ini. Lalu saya kontak Hong Kong. Hong Kong bilang kenapa tidak? Kami punya banyak dana tapi kami tidak tahu proyek apa yang kami buat. Lalu buatkanlah kami proposal. Buat proposal lalu dibaca, bagus sekali ya. Karena itu juga untuk lingkungan kan, penunggangan sampah. Mereka hidup di situ biar tidak miskin tapi hidup dengan sampah. Jadi mereka sangat tertarik karena salah satu area fokus kami juga lingkungan. Jadi terjadilah global grant ya, tadi ceritakan beliau. Uangnya begitu turun, mulai kita bergerak, kita bersihkan lahannya, kita buang sampahnya. Akhirnya penduduk itu tanah berarti udah bersih, mereka mulai nanam padi. Nah, waktu nanam padi mereka bilang kita perlu irigasi karena di situ kurang air. Nah, mulailah kita membangun kanal-kanal gitu untuk saluran untuk menyuburkan padinya.
Oke, jadi pertamanya itu justru untuk menghilangkan sampah yang ada di sana dulu.
Tidak, awalnya memang sampah. Rencananya kita ingin membuat tanahnya bersih dan subur untuk menanam padi.
Oh, oke, dari awal emang tujuannya itu.
Jadi tahap pertama kita bersihkan tanahnya dulu. Setelah bersih, mereka mulai menanam. Mereka butuh air. Jadi kita bangun irigasi. Nah, irigasi yang kita bangun sekitar menghasilkan 6.743 hektar. Ya, untuk 678 keluarga. Setahun mereka mendapatkan 91 juta. Nah, setahun mereka bisa panen 2 kali. Jadi kami Rotary Club dari Indonesia bersama beliau Presiden-elect Mario, juga dari Filipina ya, RI Director Raffi, kami berbondong-bondong ke situ. Kami panen bersama petani-petani dan mereka senang sekali. Oh, ternyata Rotarian ini selain dedikasi untuk membantu kami juga turun ke lapangan ya. Jadi kita ada satu slogan namanya People of Action. Ya. Jadi kita membantu, kita merubah kehidupan sehingga seperti saya bilang mereka sekarang menghasilkan penghasilan sangat tinggi, anak-anak bisa sekolah, alhamdulillah. Kalau saya datang itu biasa tuh mau nangis gitu, nangis karena gembira.
Terharu ya, jadi membuat masyarakatnya berdaya ya. Jadi.
Betul, berdaya sekali.
Oke, luar biasa. Tapi untuk tahap selanjutnya apakah akan ada
akan kami ulang.
Pembangunan baru? Atau?
Kami akan ulang proyek yang sama, tapi di daerah lain. Nah, yang Global Grant tadi dibicarakan oleh beliau itu, kami membuat 8 titik di situ. Jadi 8 desa ya di Lampung Tengah. Nah, sekarang kami ingin ada satu daerah lagi dekat bandara. Ya. Jadi akan diduplikat terus. Seperti yang tadi saya Cilacap mengatakan, dari awal satu tahap satu desa, sekarang sudah 5 desa. Jadi ada persamaan. Cilacap kami membangun kanal, tapi mengambil sedimentasi dari sungai untuk menyuburkan tanah. Nah, ini kami bersihkan lahan sampah, lalu kami membangun kanal untuk perairan sawah. Ada persamaan sebetulnya.
Oke, tapi waktu yang Cilacap itu udah termasuk mekanisme Global Grant atau
sama?
Sama.
Jadi 5 proyek itu Global Grant.
Okay.
Oh, itu udah internasional ya, dari Taiwan. Dari luar negeri, dari Australia, lalu dari banyak sekali ya, Hong Kong, Korea, semua negara. Jadi International Village namanya, kampung internasional.
Jadi sejauh ini untuk dengan mekanisme Global Grant ini, apakah sudah ada berapa selain yang Cilacap tadi?
Oh, banyak sekali. Kami membangun air bersih juga di Nusa Tenggara ya, banyak sekali.
Oke, tapi ada nggak yang kayak itu dananya itu murni dari Rotarian Indonesia?
Ada. Jadi seperti beliau mengatakan gini, indahnya Global Grant ada gini. Umpama kita mempunyai $2.000 atau istilahnya tuh atau 20 juta lah ya. Tapi kita ingin melakukan proyek yang 1M. Nah, bisa sekali karena kita bisa mengundang ya, kita meminta matching gitu ya dari luar negeri untuk membantu kita. Nah, sisanya Rotary International akan match 80%. Yang tadi beliau cerita itu mekanismenya. Indah sekali.
Oke, luar biasa.
Ya, saya bisa mengatakan bahwa hanya organisasi Rotary yang melakukan itu.
Luar biasa. Oke, baik. Selanjutnya saya akan kembali beranjak ke Presiden-elect Mario. I will ask you about, you have said before that before we do project, we have to include the community to that project. Can the general public submit humanitarian projects directly to Rotary? Or
Yeah, the Rotary is an organization that has clubs. So our entity, our representative in the local community is a local club. So if community can really get in contact with the local club and present their needs, and the club may adopt or not, the project. But we relate our connection is always with the club. It's like the charter. It's like our local representative. And the reason for my presence here, the purpose, the objective of my presence here, is to increase the number of members in Indonesia.
Okay. Then,
and I'll give you one number. Indonesia has 2 districts.
Yes.
280 million people. Brazil has 204. We have 31 districts. We have 50,000 Rotarians. Indonesia has a little over 2,000. So I see this as a huge opportunity for growth. Right?
Yeah.
So my presence here, the justification is to promote Rotary outside of Rotary. And I thank you for the opportunity to speak to the press, because the future Rotarians of Indonesia are out there. Out in the country, are not within Rotary. And we can increase the number of Rotarians in this country tenfold, 10 times. Because economic growth is evident. I see it everywhere. The number of people, the culture, the education, I think Rotary has a huge opportunity for growth here. That's the reason of my visit here, to visit the project and to motivate Rotarians to create more clubs, to induct more members, to grow our membership base in an important country like Indonesia. You are the 4th largest country in the world in terms of population, right? So, and Rotary here should and will grow.
Okay, maybe I give you a chance to give closing remarks.
As I said, my presence here is to motivate, incentivize, challenge Rotary in Indonesia to grow and expand its membership, because the country presents outstanding opportunities for that. And Indonesians will recognize Rotary as a tool to connect globally. The world today is connected. So you have to be part of a global society, and Rotary provides leadership skills. It has programs for younger people. It has programs for elderly people. It has programs for disabled people. It has a really wide array of programs and leadership opportunities. When you join a Rotary Club, you are not only serving your city, your town, your village, but you are also serving yourself. You are learning. You are being mentored. You are being taught lessons that are going to be very useful for your professional life. That's what Rotary is all about.
Okay, and then we can gain networking, right?
Yes.
You get networking globally. Since I was confirmed as president of Rotary International, I'm assuming office July 1st, 2025. But in the meantime, I was confirmed September 15th last year. Indonesia is the 22nd country that I visit.
Okay.
So we are truly an international network.
That's great. Jadi kita juga bisa mendapatkan kesempatan untuk bangun jejaring yang luas, dan juga kita tidak hanya melayani masyarakat dan juga negara, tapi juga kita melayani atau memberikan manfaat ke diri kita sendiri. Dan terakhir, mungkin closing statement.
Para teman-teman di luar, saya ingin sekali menghimbau, bergabunglah Rotary. Karena menurut saya, kita bergabung di Rotary itu penanam akhirat buat kita ya. Selain juga dikatakan kita bisa berbuat banyak untuk orang yang membutuhkan, juga untuk diri kita sendiri, dan kita juga banyak teman. 1,2 juta di lebih dari 200 negara. Selain itu networking, silaturahmi. Jadi di mana-mana kita punya teman. Kalau kita ada masalah, ada apa, kita bisa saling kontak dan saling sharing. Marilah bergabung dengan Rotary.
Terima kasih. Okay, this is so interesting and giving us insight and teach us to always caring each other. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for the opportunity to speak.
Dan Tribuners, sekian pembicaraan kita pada kali ini. Saksikan program-program Tribun News lainnya di kanal YouTube Tribun News. Kami pamit undur diri, sampai jumpa.